Hey, welcome to the BlueAlly BBQ Show. My name is Mark Nilsson. I'm a senior solution architect for BlueAlly and amateur barbecue enthusiast. And today's episode is sponsored by Veeam and Exagrid. So, why don't we go meet Chef T since he's a real pro?
Y'all wanna know what I'm up to today? Got Mr. Porky Pig on the grill. Hit it with a little bit of seasoning.
And here we are. Just so happens Chef T's my neighbor. So why don't we go inside and see what he's got cooking? So, what do we got going on, man? What are you doing?
Man, you caught me just in time, man. I am getting ready to smoke a turkey.
Oh, you gonna smoke it? What are you doing to it now?
So right now I'm just injecting the breast and the legs with a little marinade I made, something small. A little bit of my dry rub seasoning mixed with some vinegar and soy sauce, just something to kind of get it so that the seasoning gets on the inside.
Okay. So what is it you inject it? What all is that for besides just the seasoning?
Moisture is for moisture purposes, and so that the seasoning gets in all the parts of the turkey. And since this was just a simple smoked turkey that we're gonna eventually pull and make barbecue out of, I'm gonna just dry rub it just like I do a pork shoulder, put a little bit of mustard on the outside so the seasoning sticks.
Oh, okay. Does the mustard actually add any flavor to it? Or?
No flavor. All the mustard does is helps the seasoning stick a little better.
Oh, okay.
And you just dry rub it in right here, and you're gonna flip it over.
Oh, excellent.
You hit it with a little bit more mustard. And between the injection and this dry rub and the smoke, you'll have an excellent flavor, man. It don't take a lot, but I like to get the flavor in the skin so that it penetrates like it needs to.
Oh, okay. What's in the dry rub? Just
garlic, onion. I can't tell you all my secrets.
No, okay, trade secrets. I see how this is. No, I'm gonna have to weasel it out of you somehow, man. We're neighbors and all, you know.
Yeah. So. Yeah, Mark, but that's it, man. We're gonna take this out to the smoker here in a second. We gotta go get our fire started. I like for this to sit anyway, so that all works out just fine.
Man, this is a Big Daddy smoker.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's commercial grade.
That is a nice smoker, man. I know everybody doesn't have one like this, so how would I cook it at home?
You could do the same thing, it's just on a smaller scale. Matter of fact, Mark, why don't we meet at your house and do Thanksgiving on the grill?
And I just got regular grill, so something anybody at home can do.
Yes, sir. Pellet smokers. You can use your pellet smokers. You can use your ceramic grills, regular gas grill. We're gonna use all that for this Thanksgiving on the grill, and we'll show you how to do it at home.
All right. Well, here we are in my kitchen. So, Chef T, what are we gonna be making today?
We're gonna start off with a little smoked turkey. We're gonna have the smoked smashed potatoes, roasted sweet potatoes. We'll do some smoked green beans.
Okay.
We'll make some stuffing to go with the bird, but we're gonna smoke the sausage to put in the stuffing.
Okay.
That's the trade secret. The trade secret. It gives the stuffing a little substance. The fat from the sausage and the flavor just makes the stuffing a lot more savory, and it goes with the turkey very well.
Wow, sounds good.
And then we'll make some dessert, probably some apple cobbler or something like that. But we'll get into a little bit of the prep work now. So get your apron on.
All right, let's get prepped.
Let's get ready to go.
There we go.
All right.
Batman. I thought I was going to be Robin to your Batman, but sorry.
You can be Batman, I'll be the Joker. How about that?
Okay. But we are now live here with BlueAlly BBQ Show, sponsored by Veeam and Exagrid. My name is Mark Nilsson. I'm a senior solution architect for BlueAlly, and here I am with my buddy Chef T. So we're going to do Thanksgiving on the grill. So, what's Thanksgiving without turkey, T?
Yes, sir. The main character in this play of Thanksgiving. So right here, I'm gonna pull the bird out of the brine.
Okay.
We had a little brine going, a little salt and sugar and some lemons, a little garlic sprig, just to give it a little flavor. Some people like to inject them. I brine mine when I'm smoking them because it helps to hold the moisture in longer, helps to soak up some flavor. This is a simple dry rub you'll see me putting on now. The dry rub has salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a little paprika.
Okay. And we'll be sending out these recipes to everybody sometime next week. So you'll have all the ingredients. You'll be able to do this at home. So how long do you brine it for, T?
I'll brine it for 24 hours just to make sure the moisture gets in all the muscles and all that.
Okay.
And we're going to take it over to the smoker and stick it in, and we'll go from there.
So did you put any of the rub inside, or?
Just a little bit in the cavity to make sure it gets to the back really well.
Okay, great. Well, while you're doing that, I'll clean up a little bit. So it is very important to remember that anytime you have raw proteins, you want to make sure you clean up really well afterwards. Before you put any vegetables on or anything like that, because you don't want anybody getting sick. Someone getting sick during Thanksgiving would be quite a disaster. And so we want to avoid that disaster. Speaking of avoiding disasters, that is my not so subtle segue into our sponsors, Veeam and Exagrid. So, Veeam and Exagrid provide the perfect solution for DR, backup, and business continuity for your business. And here's why. We look at Veeam. Veeam is software that is hardware agnostic. It does not matter what servers you're running, what storage you're running, it's going to work. Veeam is flexible. They work with all the major hypervisors. They work with VMware, Hyper-V, Acropolis. You can also back up bare metal with them, with Windows and Linux or Unix. You can back up your cloud applications, Office 365, things like that, or you can send your backups to the cloud. Think about it, your data and your systems are one of your most valuable assets. So it's important to make sure that they are always protected. Things like ransomware and things of that nature are out there. You want to make sure you're covered. Also, when you look at it, something like DR, when you have a DR scenario, time is of the essence. It is important that you are able to spin up your environment quickly. Veeam has the ability to completely orchestrate that DR scenario. So not only can you test it, because you want to be able to test it and make sure you're good, but also in the event of an actual disaster, you can push a button and spin up your environment at a different location and get your business back running. Now, Veeam's a great software product, but every great backup software needs a great landing target. And that's where Exagrid comes in. Exagrid is a purpose-built backup target. And it works differently than most of the other ones out there. The way it handles things is in a two-tiered architecture. It has a landing zone where everything lands fully hydrated, so it's super fast, not only for backups, but also for restores. In parallel, it dedupes that data and puts it into an archive tier that's completely separated from the front end, so there is no network connection directly to it. There's a couple of reasons for that. If you look at something like ransomware, how many times have you heard the horror story where somebody's backup server got infected and it ruined their backups? With Exagrid and with their time lock, you don't have to worry about that because there's no network connection directly to that back end, and it also writes the backups read-only. They cannot be altered in any way for a given period of time. That means nothing can damage them because they're immutable. Now, one of the other things I want to talk about with Exagrid is their support. Their support is amazing. First of all, they have never end of supported a product, which means once you make a purchase of Exagrid, it can live in your environment forever. Second, when you purchase Exagrid, you'll be assigned an engineer who not only is an expert in Exagrid, but is an expert in your backup software, So they would be a Veeam expert as well. So they can help you troubleshoot any problems, soup to nuts, front to back, without any issues. And say hypothetically, you're on another backup software right now, you're going to move to Veeam, but it's going to be a process. That's okay. They'll assign you an engineer who knows that software until you can make the transition. And lastly, nobody wants to deal with backups. They're a hassle that takes you away from working on things that actually move your business forward. So that's where BlueAlly comes in. We have professional services that can help you stand up your entire backup and DR environment. We also have a managed service completely built around managing Veeam for backup and DR. So once we implement it in your environment, we can manage everything about it. Make sure your backups are running all the time. Make sure everything is secure and safe so you don't have to, and you can sleep at night not worrying about it. So if you have any questions about Veeam or Exagrid or BlueAlly services, give us a call. And with that, Chef T, come on back over, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, so, yep, we gotta swap these gloves.
I'll put on some new ones.
Yeah, I gotta put on some new ones too, and we'll get you, do we need a cutting board? You don't need another cutting board right now, so what do you need?
Okay, let's start on this dessert first.
Okay.
I know a lot of people like to go with all the savory food first, but see me, I like to sneak and eat some dessert when ain't nobody looking, so I need to start on it now so I can do that. We're gonna do a little apple cobbler on the grill today.
Apple
A
cobbler.
little simple application I'm gonna use. We're gonna put it directly into a cast iron skillet.
Okay. What else do you need?
The apples.
Need some apples.
We
Okay.
got some Granny Smith apples we've cut into thin slices. And we're gonna put a little melted butter over the top and stir them up with a couple of spices you passed.
Okay, so you need melted butter?
Yes, sir.
Melted butter.
Melted butter and my spice mix.
And your spice mix right here?
Yep.
That it?
Yes, sir.
What's in there?
So in the spice mix, it's like your classic apple pie seasoning, cinnamon, brown sugar, nutmeg, and a little bit of allspice.
Okay.
Let's put it in there, just get it coated real good. We're gonna stir it up and let everything come together.
Okay.
And I use the Granny Smith apples in this application because we have a lot of smoke and smoked flavors coming out, a lot of savory flavors, and sweet potatoes we're gonna do later will be a little bit sweeter. So we'll do the apples without all the sweet.
Okay.
So now we'll take
What else do you need?
give it that can of biscuits.
Can of biscuits?
Yes, sir. This is a
Okay.
this is a trick I learned from my wife.
Okay.
Instead of working hard, work smart. Somebody already made biscuits. Why do you have to make them on Thanksgiving?
There you go. I'm all about easy, man.
So
Thank
this
you.
is just a can of biscuits, and we'll just take them, man. This makes it real good, especially putting it on the grill. You flatten them out a little bit and just put them right on top.
Okay. What kind of biscuits are they? Just like buttermilk biscuits? Or?
They're your classic buttermilk biscuits, yes, sir.
Okay. So you can get them in any grocery store.
Yeah,
So-
any grocery store. I'm trying to make this process as simple as possible, easy, so anybody can do it from home or anywhere.
Yep.
And you just do it just like that,
Okay.
and then she's gonna go straight onto the gas grill.
Under the gas grill.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So I'm going to set that over here for now. We'll move on.
Set
and get
that
some
over
other
here.
things rolling.
We'll move to the next thing.
Okay.
So next thing we're gonna do is smashed potatoes. So we have some potatoes we pre-cut. We use Yukon Gold potatoes with the skin on.
Okay.
The reason for that is Yukon Gold potatoes have a thinner skin and they have a buttery consistency.
Okay.
And since we're making smashed potatoes, it just makes it easier to deal with. And all I'm gonna do is take
This pan?
these potatoes
Okay.
and we're gonna toss them with a little bit of olive oil,
Olive oil?
salt, pepper, garlic powder.
Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. All right. Here we go. Salt and pepper and garlic powder.
So just a little, not too much because you're gonna get the smoke flavor, and when we take them out, we'll re-season again
Okay.
and adjust for the smoke. And
All right.
all right.
Garlic powder.
So,
Let's
yes.
leave these out here. I guess we're going to need these again.
Yeah, we'll need those again. Just-
All right.
Yeah. So I'll toss them around in this bowl, try not
Okay.
to touch them too much, and put them right into our grill pan. And we'll take this over to the grill in a few minutes.
All right.
We'll set that to the side. We'll move this out of our way. We're done with this.
All right. And so next we got sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes,
What's
yes, sir.
Thanksgiving without sweet potatoes, right?
Look, this is really a dessert that goes on your plate with the other stuff. Don't tell nobody though. So let's get
perfect.
that bowl of sweet potatoes.
All right. So we got some sweet potatoes.
So guess what? No need to do a whole lot of work. Same melted butter. Pour it over the sweet potatoes.
Okay. So I noticed these guys looks like they still have skin on them.
Yes, sir.
I don't believe
What's
in
up with
wasting.
that?
I don't believe in wasting stuff or time. So guess how much time it takes me to peel a potato, then cut it into chunks. Now, plus the skin makes it taste better, and it helps with the roasting process, especially on the grill.
Oh, okay.
So these would just toss them around in that little seasoning mix.
Okay. And again, that is the same one you put on the
Same stuff I put in the apples.
on the apple. So double duty. You don't have to make
Yes,
it
sir.
twice.
Yes, sir. So if you would, please hand me an aluminum pan and some water from over there.
Aluminum pan and some
So
water.
with these, I put a little bit of water in the pan with them on the grill so they don't dry out. It also creates a small syrup on the bottom so you get that classic candy yam feel like your grandma made.
Okay.
So
And the water.
put a little water in just to rinse it out.
Okay. Thank you.
Just pour it over in there. And we'll get these on the grill going. We just gonna
All right.
keep rolling with the vegetables. We'll put them all on the grill at the same time and we'll talk about that.
All right.
So now we'll go with our stuffing.
Stuffing. What's Thanksgiving without stuffing, right?
Okay, so this is not your grandmother's stuffing.
Not my grandmother's stuffing. Okay.
I do have your grandmother's breadcrumbs in this bowl, however.
Okay. Are those? Is that just like a standard stuffing mix?
Standard
you buy
stuffing mix you
anywhere?
can buy at any grocery store.
Oh, okay. Is it like the cornbread kind, or does it matter, or whatever you like?
You can use cornbread or the regular kind. Either that's a preference thing. So if you prefer cornbread, I would use cornbread.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So with these,
What is that?
hold on, Mark. Hold on.
What is it?
So we smoked some pork sausage off. Sausage has sage and all that kind of stuff in it, the kind of savory herbs you want
Okay.
in your actual stuffing. But the reason I use sausage in my stuffing, the fattiness and that flavor gives the stuffing just a different taste, especially with the smoked turkey. It complements it very well.
And my mom used to make sausage in her stuffing.
Oh,
too.
that's great. That's
yeah,
great.
I love it.
So pass me that bowl of vegetables cut up. So
Vegetables?
these are just cut up celery, onions, and apples. Yes, I said apples. Yes, I do put apples in my stuffing as well as the sausage.
Just finely diced.
Finely diced.
Okay.
And next thing we'll put in is a little bit of chicken broth just for moisture.
Okay. Is there any particular kind of onion you prefer over?
I prefer Vidalia onions.
Vidalia onions. Okay. Just because of the sugar
Sweet-
content.
Yeah, sugar content and the contrast.
Okay.
And then we'll take this and mix it up and put it in another aluminum pan.
All right.
We'll be good to go.
All right. Another aluminum pan.
I need a spoon to mix.
You need a spoon?
Yes, sir.
All right. We got spoons.
Mark's doing a great job, by the way.
I am sous chef extraordinaire.
Normally, I'm up 2 o'clock in the morning doing this by myself and my family. That's become a Thanksgiving tradition where we kind of stay up all night the night before Thanksgiving. And, you know, the kids get up and they're hungry and we make them eat cereal because we know we got a nice, healthy meal coming for them.
Okay.
For a
Some
little
more
bit
butter.
of melted butter in that too.
Okay.
Yes, I use a lot of butter.
All right. So one of the things I like about a lot of this stuff is that you can pre-prep almost everything. You don't have to do it all the day of Thanksgiving, and a lot of times people spend the entire day in the kitchen, and you don't want to do that. You want to be hanging with your family and your friends and enjoying Thanksgiving. So you can do all this chopping and all this stuff in advance and have it all ready just to go on the grill. And then everything can just be out here cooking away. You can enjoy your family. And then it's time to eat.
Yes,
So-
sir. Yes, sir. And the one thing I like about doing stuff ahead of time too, it also gives you the chance to mess up stuff and know if I forgot something or if I want to add something. Okay, we're done with that. So, the last 2 things we're gonna do. So, I know in the current climate, sometimes we have vegans that may visit. They don't want the stuffing with the pork. They don't want the turkey. So, I'm gonna do a simple whole roasted cauliflower for you.
Whole roasted cauliflower.
Yes, sir.
Whole cauliflower, huh?
So you take a whole cauliflower.
Uh-huh. You gonna use that?
Probably not. So I'm gonna figure that out. We ran off things.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put some olive oil over the top,
All right.
just like that. Salt, pepper.
Salt and pepper.
You just do this to taste and kind of. And we will hit it with my world famous staple ingredient, garlic.
Garlic.
Yes, sir.
Garlic is a vegetable, you know. It's one of those things.
So this is a real vegan dish because it's all vegetables and
There you
seasonings.
go, see?
Okay.
So we're all good.
Yes, sir. So, and then next,
right,
the
thank
last
you.
thing, Mark, I'm gonna have you do the green beans.
All right.
So your green beans are already in the bowl. They've already been cut and blanched.
Okay.
I blanch my green beans for a couple things. It helps keep the crispness, number 1. Number 2, it also helps retain the freshness and clean off any impurities that may be in there.
Okay, so what exactly is blanching for anybody who hasn't
So
done
you
it
get
before?
water and you put it on the stove. So it should taste like seawater. So it should be really salty because
Really
you're,
salty?
only gonna,
Okay.
you're only gonna drop the green beans in for about 20 to 30 seconds.
20th, okay. So
Take
not
them right
long.
out, yeah, and then put them in an ice water bath to shock them.
Okay.
That's why they got that bright green color right now.
Okay, it stops them from cooking really quick
Stops them
too.
from
So
cooking, yes, sir.
okay, so that way they don't get mushy and all that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you can take those and you're gonna hit them with olive oil.
Okay, a little bit of olive oil.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Yep. Salt, pepper, garlic powder.
Salt, pepper, and garlic powder.
Yep. That's
I'm
all I
liking
use.
that. Oh man,
That's all I
that's
use.
simple.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure everybody has it at home in their cabinet. So
Everything, yeah. So everything on this table and everything I'm gonna try to use today, I'm gonna try to make sure you guys can just go to the grocery store, go to your cabinet and buy it.
okay.
Not real expensive, not real hard. I could have made biscuits from scratch. I could have made the breadcrumbs by toasting bread and cutting it up. But what I'm trying to show you guys is we've all been in the house since COVID started. We've all had to spend a lot of time in the house. We love cooking for our families, but at Thanksgiving time, you kind of want to enjoy, the company and the football games and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So the more of this you can do ahead of time and the more you let somebody else do, the more time you got to spend doing those things that you love.
You digging this, man? I'm like a pro.
Man, you almost a pro.
Oh, man.
Okay, get the grill basket before
All right,
you make
get the grill
mess.
basket before I drop them everywhere. All right.
So you can put those in a
in
simple
there?
grill basket too, and we'll take everything over to the grill and get it going.
Okay, you want to grab some of that stuff and
Yes,
head
sir, I'll
on
grab it.
over? All right. I'll bring some of this other stuff over here in a sec. Ah, tea. Carrot.
Come back. We'll get those, no problem.
Like so. Can you just put this cauliflower on the grill?
Yep,
Put it right on the grill. All right.
let it stand up in the pans, and we'll go back and work on another dish.
Do you want to get dessert on?
Dessert, yes sir. Dessert goes right on the gas grill, and I'll explain a little bit why I use.
Okay.
So, all right,
So tea.
I got it.
A lot of people may not have a smoker.
Okay. So if you don't have a smoker,
Yeah. What if I want to make a turkey for Thanksgiving?
you can take this smoke tube, put
Okay.
your pellets in. You open up your grill, you get it hot, you put this on here in the back corner somewhere, and once the pellets start to render smoke, it'll be just like using a regular gas smoker.
Okay. Okay.
So it gives a really good flavor. They work really well. You can buy them in any grill store, hardware store, Lowe's, anywhere. Put some pellets in.
Okay.
You can smoke anything you want on the gas grill.
And what kind of wood is best for like turkey?
Turkey, I prefer cherry or apple wood. Got a sweeter, milder flavor, not so strong like hickory
Okay.
or oak. And the turkey, poultry takes on flavor really well.
Okay.
So I try not to use strong wood for those. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're not gonna put like a mesquite or something big like that.
I mean,
on
but
it,
you
no?
know, I will say this: if that's your flavor profile, if that's your preference, then you can certainly do that. But I'm normally cooking for a crowd, and I don't know everybody's flavor profile,
Right.
so I go middle of the road.
Makes sense. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Let's go ahead and knock out these carrots real
Okay.
quick. All right. Move some of this out of the way.
So this next thing, the bacon is in that pan. The bowl.
Bacon's in the bowl. All right.
So Mark, I'm gonna have you to go ahead and wrap these in bacon.
Wrap them in bacon.
Yeah.
You know, everything's better with bacon, right?
So this is just something I decided to do, just being a country boy and loving my smoked meat, and bacon is one of the staples where I'm from. So,
All right.
and we needed another vegetable, so I figured I could do a 2-in-1 and get the carrot and the bacon in all at once. So you want to stretch the bacon kind of tight and keep
Oh,
rolling.
okay. Stretch it tight. Okay.
Stretch it
let's-
tight because it's gonna stretch it tight.
All right.
Okay,
I am not that coordinated, apparently.
Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do it together because I
All
look
right.
the same way when I do it, but I just kind of stretch it tight.
Oh, okay.
Just hold it like that.
All right.
Go right around it. That's it.
All right.
Yes, I like to make Mark work outside of work.
Yes,
Since he came by my house and invaded,
I did. I did. There we go.
so
At 1 out of 3.
yeah. So and we'll put these on fairly late in the cooking game,
Okay.
just to give the other stuff time to cook.
Okay. So once they cook off, then what?
I got a special maple bourbon glaze I'm gonna put on that. So it's your favorite bourbon,
Oh.
1 part of that and 2 parts maple syrup, and a little touch of cinnamon, and you glaze it right over top of the carrots once they get done.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Bacon and maple.
And bourbon.
And bourbon.
Yes, sir.
Bourbon. Okay, yeah. You can't forget the bourbon.
Yes, sir.
All right, great. And the bourbon will all cook off. So for anybody,
It'll cook off, yeah. It'll pair very well with the smokiness of the bacon and the sweetness of the syrup.
Okay.
It won't be very strong. That's why I said two parts syrup, 1 part alcohol.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Great. So let's go ahead and put the last of that on.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
I'll ditch my gloves here. You want to grab those and put them on?
Yeah.
There we go.
We need a pan to put them in. It's okay.
All right. All right.
So right now I just want to talk a little bit about the different tools we can use. Right here we have a pellet smoker. Now this is a professional grade pellet smoker that you can buy for your back porch. And you just put pellets in the back and set your temperature, close it, and let it cook for you. This is a very simple application. It's a little more expensive, but it works very, very well. This is your ordinary gas grill that you can use for many, many applications. And like I said earlier, you use your smoke tube for a smoker, but I prefer this with like some of my vegetables because I don't want smoked sweet potatoes, but I do want to cook them outside. So I can put sweet potatoes in here. I put my cobbler in here. It will give it a little grill flavor, but not as much of an intense smoke. This is a smaller kettle smoker, and with this is the most versatile. You have a most versatile grill here. It gets really, really hot. It can go up to I think 700 degrees. You can roast, smoke, just plain out grill, do anything you want to on this particular grill. So at this point, man, just take what you have at your house and you can do all kinds of things with it. Experiment with your flavors and make sure that you're staying true to who you are, because I don't try to tell anyone that their spices or their seasoning is wrong unless it's going to kill them, because everybody's palate's different. But what I do try to do is make sure they're pairing correct meats and vegetables with correct spices. Okay, so at this point, man, it's just a waiting game, and we'll just wait and see what's going to happen with all this food.
All right. Well, I think we're good here. We got dinner, man. We got dinner. Let's take
Wow.
a look at what we got here. So, we got the mashed potatoes first,
Okay.
I guess.
So I kind of do this as a last little thing.
Okay.
The family kind of likes it a little bit. Give me that melted butter.
Okay. Use some more of that melted butter. Can't go wrong.
So I just use a little melted butter on my smash.
Okay.
Let's kind of mash them up a little bit.
Okay.
This ain't working. Give me a. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, you just take. I mean, they're not supposed to be mashed potatoes. It's kind of rustic. Just,
Kind of a rustic.
Yeah,
smash.
mash up a little bit.
Smash, not a mash.
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Let's mash them up in that butter. Mark brought out the milk because you could do that,
Okay.
but I'm just gonna do these with a simple garlic butter.
Okay. Do you need a little
Okay.
more garlic, or are we good?
Yeah, so you can sprinkle a little garlic on
A
here
little bit of garlic.
and some more salt and pepper.
Okay.
Just kind of got those smashed
Okay.
up and ready to
There
go.
we go. A little bit of garlic and some more
And
salt.
remember,
and
they're smoked a little bit, so you do want to keep some of the potato integrity.
pepper. Okay. And salt and pepper.
There you go. That's good.
All right. A little bit of salt.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Carbon knife. Okay, let's
All
look
right.
at Mr. Bird.
Oh, let's look at the bird. What
Yes,
do we
sir.
got here?
So, Mark, let's plate some of this up, man. You start plating up vegetables,
Sounds good.
and I will.
That's the big knife.
Yes, sir.
All right. You need the fork?
Yes, sir. So we'll
Okay.
carve this turkey up a little bit.
Oh, wrong plate. That's the dessert plate. Oh. There we go.
I know you probably want more than that, Mark, but
Oh, yeah. Green beans.
All right.
There we go. And let's see, you need the carrots.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do I need tongs?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
And get some of that stuffing, man.
Oh, yeah.
That stuffing, yes,
Grab
sir.
me a spoon.
I'll be carving up some more of this turkey.
All right. A little bit of stuffing. There we go. And all
right.
Potatoes.
Are you trying to leave me out?
No, man. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. Oh, we can't forget the cauliflower.
Yes, sir.
Green beans.
A little bit of the roasted cauliflower on the plate.
Yep.
All right.
And the carrot.
A little bit of the carrot. Put the
Alright.
star of the show in the middle of the plate.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
And we'll put some of his cousin stuffing on the side.
There you go. A little bit of stuffing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go.
I let Mark plate because I could have played it real professional, but like I said, I
Yeah.
want to keep you guys interactive and make sure you guys know that this is just something you can do at home.
Working knife.
Okay, here's a big moment.
All right, so
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for the turkey first.
you go for turkey. I'm gonna go for the stuffing.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh man. Wow.
How's turkey?
It's moist.
Ah,
You can taste the smoke. It's not really salty. Especially sweet potatoes.
yeah. I'm going for the carrot now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, salty from the bacon, and the sweet and the bourbon from the maple syrup. It's really good. It's really
Okay.
good. I like all those flavors together.
That's right.
And you know, you put bacon on anything, and it's a winner. So
Let me see what you're talking about. Let me see.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
I like the green beans too. There's a little bit of kind of smoky flavor to them from the heat, from being roasted.
Yes, sir.
It's really good.
Now this cauliflower.
So the cauliflower, you just kind of slice a chunk off of it, and that's pretty much all there is to it, huh? All right. Is our cobbler ready yet? Or?
It'll be a minute for the cobbler,
It'll
but
be
I
a
can go
minute?
check it.
Okay, go check the cobbler. So,
Take that carrot. Take that carrot off. Put
Oh.
all the carrots in there.
I'll take this carrot, all right. It's got bacon on it. Can't go wrong with it. All right.
Cobbler got about 15 minutes or so on it.
Okay.
So,
So, cobbler's got 15 minutes, but I think that pretty much wraps us up for now.
yes,
So,
sir.
Everybody, this is
Anybody have any questions, anything you wanna ask, you can put it in the chat box and I'll get back with you on those. I'll be posting some of the recipes for some of the stuff I do. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed yourself. And I want to thank BlueAlly and Mark for having me today. And
thank you. And thank everybody there who's watching the show. Want to thank our sponsors again, Veeam and Exagrid, for helping us make this happen. And want to wish all of you, from all of us, a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it with your families, stay safe, and be kind to each other. Take care.